Forget Lorna Shore, Brand of Sacrifice are the best deathcore band in the game right now. Alright, let's check out their new track, Exodus. Super stoked for this.
Will not survive.
Sample? Okay. I really like how they mix their symphonic and electronic elements. Hell yeah. Big intro. Like, I'm a big fan. I tell a lot of new bands, too, when I'm kind of researching underground stuff. Like, make those first 5 to 10 seconds of your song count. Like, that is going to be the difference between people sticking around and clicking away. And I think this one has a nice impact to it. I was a big fan of cutting out the instrumentation, with just letting the vocals breathe for a second. Ooh, little whittly in there. Yeah, good dynamics, people. Dynamics. This is what I was missing from that Lorna Shore album. Even though each song, pound for pound, was decent. Like, I love all these little breaks and pace changes and the syncopation. Changing up the... There's a little subtle kind of like almost Middle Eastern sounding melody here too. Just more memorable, more like variety, more texturing. Notice too, the drumming is very textured, not just constant blast beats. And I know if you haven't been around, and I know I haven't been around on this channel, mostly on my main channel lately, I pause a lot because I am all about providing new content, commentary, okay? I don't want to just watch and bob my head. You can go watch the fucking video yourself if that's not what you want. Oh yeah. See, they can bring in the blast and double bass, but it's not constant, you know? Like, give me room to breathe. Ooh, that was a nice transition. Oh! Getting a little bit of clean vocals here, too. A little bit of like a Linkin Park kind of Chester sort of vibe to it. Ah. All these transitions like constantly shifting. Like they don't let you get settled in. And that's again what bothered me about Pain Remains is it's just like the same thing. And if that's what you dig, that's fine. It was still a good album. I gave it a freaking 8 out of 10, but this is what I'm looking for. This is it right here. Like it's constantly something new happening. They keep you on your toes. Oh, hell yeah. And the vocal's still on point, but also, again, incorporated into the rest of the music and not within some formula, but it's still fun. Like, this has just as much mainstream appeal. Love this little subtle, like, choral in the background. They're like, oh, 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 oh. Little stuff like that. It makes such a difference. Like, there's such an attention to detail. Listening to these guys, it's almost like a Where's Waldo, but with sound. Like, you pick out new little details every time you listen. See, and the symphonic element is adding a lot, but it's, like, not overbearing either. The singing part, pretty strong, too. Bye. Like, it's catchy, but it's not really corny. It's pretty kind of profound sounding. I'm not even getting into the visuals, like... Video looks awesome too. Ooh, big bass rumble. Where are we going with this? I want to hear the next transition. Are we getting a breakdown too? Okay, yeah. See, now here's the other question too, and something I've appreciated about these guys. I think their breakdowns are pretty unique. They stand out and they don't feel forced or overdone. So I'll see if they have any little extra tricks in this one. So far, pretty standard. Oh, see, you know, he's got that, he's got those gnarly vocals too. I I like Will a lot, but he's not. The people act like he's like the only like great deathcore vocalist. Like Brand of Sacrifice got amazing vocals, and then Tom Barber of Chelsea Grin and Darko too, I think is the best right now personally. Yeah, pretty standard breakdown. I can't give them too many extra points on this one. There's a long breakdown, too. Okay, we are building up some subtle texturing in the back here, if you can hear those little kind of symphonic and electronic elements coming into play. Okay. Ooh. Are we gonna go into like a completely new thing from here too? Because that's what's fun as well. A lot of bands, they do the breakdown and then they just kind of go back into what they're already doing. If they kind of make a full transition into something else, that would be neat. This already sounds like something completely different. Okay, this still went back into the chorus. You know, this chorus a little bit actually reminds me of a Cattle Decapitation. It's not as, you know, it doesn't have the same vocal qualities, but there's some melodic similarities to it. A little section at the ending here too. They're not done yet. Hell yeah. Nice ending. So yeah, they got Demon King queued up too. If you haven't heard some of their other stuff, y'all really need to get down with Brand of Sacrifice. Like, they're the #1 band in deathcore that you need to check out. And I think they're the best. I think one of the best. Them and like Darko are like top of the pack for me right now. So as far as this song goes, I think they killed it. Once again, in terms of enjoyability, that's a 10, easily. Like, I had so much fun with that. I was bobbing my head along, and it wasn't even just, like, on a basic level either. All those little changes and everything just kept me smiling, kept me surprised, like, giving me actual, genuine reactions, so I don't have to fake the little soy faces for, oh my god, the breakdown. In terms of musicianship, really strong there, too. Like, excellent. Just all those dynamics, all the layering, all the texturing. There's such an attention to detail, and I gotta give them mad props for that. Not the craziest, most insane thing I've heard, so I think I'm leaning towards like a 9 out of 10 for that one. And then in terms of innovation, it's about on par for them. I still think that they're kind of like a step above a lot of people, though, so instead of giving them the average 7, I think I can still give this an 8. But call it more like a 7.5 in that area. I'm not gonna completely blow my wad on that one. So overall, I think I feel comfortable calling that a solid A-. Honestly, I've given some B+ lately, and I think it's a cut above that. I mean, it did everything I wanted. Like, it could always do more, so I'm leaving a little space for that. But let me know down in the comments, what did you think of this track? What have been your favorite deathcore tracks of this year? Check out this playlist for more deathcore related content on the main channel, and that'll do it for now. See you in the trenches.